Hi all, I'm making a quick video to show you how to use a Delee mucus trap suctioning tool. We've got a few to trial on the unit in place of the suction that we have for deep suctioning a baby or oral nasal suctioning. There is an 8 French and a 10 French. 10 French would probably be for your larger, your LGA babies, thick neck. 8 would probably be a typical size that we use. You peel the packaging open. It comes in a bag like this. I will review the parts here. One end has the self-gauging suction tip that you will attach to the standard suction tubing that we have connected to your canister. That will go on this end. This part right here is similar to our other. This is where you would occlude to make the suctioning work. This other portion is what we would do the deep suctioning of the baby with. It does have numbers along, so you can use that as a reference for how deep you need to put the tubing in. Both ends are in the canister. This canister has measurements on it, which allows us to more accurately document the amount of fluid that we suction out of the baby. You can clearly see the color, the consistency. It allows you to do all that. If for some reason the provider wants to send this for testing, or you want to keep it to show the provider, you can just leave it lay like this on the warmer, or you can simply pull this end off. The bottom then comes with a cap, so you can pull that off and cap it. Now this can be sent or saved or whatever you'd like to do with it. And put this back together. So again, this is kind of how it comes out of the packaging. So now I'm going to show you how to hook up, measure, and use the Delee on a baby. Suction is hooked up and turned on, just like we typically would. I'm going to open the Delee. This is the part that gets attached to our suction. This is the self-gauging portion that you just slide right into the blue. This is the end that we occlude to make the suction work. This other end then is what we use to measure and then deep suction. So I'm going to start at the far end and do the measurements from the tip of the nose to the tragus, and then we're going to go halfway between the bottom of the xiphoid process and the umbilicus. So I'm going to measure tip of nose to ear to halfway between the xiphoid process and umbilicus. I'm just going to visualize that that marker is at, if you can see it, 24. So that's where the measurement is going to be at baby's mouth. So with baby, roll is under, baby is somewhat in the sniffing position. I'm going to take the end of the suction. This baby does not have an open mouth, so we're going to pretend that I'm advancing into the baby. Baby's head is slightly tipped. We're going to advance it into baby's mouth. We're going to go all the way down to like the measurement that I have marked or I'm holding with my finger. Then I'm going to hold the other end and occlude while I slowly pull back as I swirl to remove any mucus, meconium, all that. As you suck, it will draw into the tube and down into the canister. If it fills the canister, that is when it will start to go down the suction tubing and towards the large canister that is on the warmer. Otherwise, it will be contained inside of the mucus trap for measurement and color, texture, all those things. You can also use this just to then like suction the oral cavity and then do your nasal suctioning as well. And that is it. Just some benefits to a Delee suction. The tube we use for suctioning is much softer, so it does decrease the risk of damaging the newborn oral cavity. Fluid is contained usually right inside the canister unless there is a large amount of fluid you are suctioning, so it could decrease the waste of our canisters because nothing reaches it. It's all contained inside the canister. More accurate for our resuscitation notes. We can have documentation of more accurate amounts, color, texture, etc. That's all. Let me know if you have any questions or any knowledge to add along with it. Thanks.